And if you are headed out this morning, you'll find that temperatures are a little bit warmer than they have been. Yesterday was a nice finish. Topped out at 77 in Eugene, a touch warmer in Corvallis, and back into the low 80s for those of you near Roseburg. Medford's high was 84 degrees, again the warmest spot in the state. And when you head out to the coast, it was down into the mid to upper 50s for at least the central Oregon coast. And central and eastern Oregon also continuing to see that cool air moving in. Upper 60s and low 70s was true in Redmond and Bend, also the case for most folks over in eastern Oregon. Now that high that we saw here in Eugene of 77 degrees continues to be well above average for this time of year. Typically this time of year we're down into the upper 60s. Has not been the case here for several weeks. The record clear up to 87 though, not in the 90s though. You may notice we haven't been quite that warm. Overnight we've seen these temperatures down into the low 30s through the weekend. That is going to change starting this morning. In fact, we're already into the low 40s, dew points down in the 30s, visibility the full 10 miles, and our winds are out of the southeast. We're seeing that marine layer developing there along the coast, just to the edge of the coast range, not making its way into the valley yet this morning. I don't really expect it to do so. That jet stream is still well to the north of us. That's blocking any storms from coming into our region. There's storms out there. They're just getting pushed further to the east. I can see the folks in central Montana, also into North Dakota, getting the brunt of those storms. So we're continuing to stay dry. But over the next 3 days, what we are going to see is more onshore flow. Those winds are going to shift out into the west here. We'll continue to see that marine layer developing along the coast and moving here into the valley for the first part of the day. That'll be the case for tomorrow. That'll help to keep us warmer overnight and a touch cooler into the afternoon. Still dry though and still sunny. That won't change to the very end of the week. Precision casts here showing that marine layer making its way here up the coast. So a few clouds early in the day that will retreat back to the coast this afternoon. By Tuesday morning, you see from Salem down to Roseburg at 8 a.m. seeing those cloudy skies. Moves back to the coast for the afternoon. We'll see that repeat Wednesday and Thursday. By Friday, those clouds are going to move all the way across the state, and they will bring the chance for some rainfall. First storm here of the season on its way. It's not a huge storm, but it could bring the first rain we've seen in a while. The coast today will be back into the upper 50s. Morning clouds, afternoon sunshine. Winds will stay from the southwest. Highs will stay right at about 60 degrees here all the way through the weekend. Overnight lows down in the 40s. But again, that first chance of rainfall moves in Friday morning. We'll see chances Saturday and again on Sunday. The Umpqua Basin, no more 80s, back down into the mid 70s for you. You'll even drop to the low 70s here Tuesday. By Friday, it'll be upper 60s, and again, chances for rainfall next week. The Cascades will be in the low 60s at the pass, upper 60s in the foothills, so that is not changing. Sunny skies sticking around. Central Oregon also continuing to see those clear skies overhead. Mid 60s on the way for you today, dropping down into the low 30s tonight. You'll notice, though, your temperatures will get a little bit warmer here near the end of the week. Both in the afternoon and overnight. Now for the valley, we are looking mid 70s today. Sunny skies overhead, so continuing to stay quite mild. Also continuing to stay dry. We'll see those highs drop down to the low 70s as we see some morning clouds. Overnight lows also continuing to be a little bit warmer. And then Friday, temperatures drop to the 60s, and that is our first chance at rainfall in October.